What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So this is my second video re-recording in the day, and honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to record any of the other videos. The other videos were on Shiba Inu, and I was going to talk about XRP another time and something else, and I don't really want to get into exactly what the topics are. Maybe I'll leave them for tomorrow. But the point is that I want to talk about the SEC, and I think this is going to take a lot out of me because it tends to have a lot of reading as well as conversing about this overall situation. So I want to talk about how greedy the SEC is. I want to talk about the truth behind the SEC versus Ripple cases or case as well as other cases that are out there. And the truth behind what they believe and what they if they care about the cryptocurrency market, if they truly hate crypto or if they love crypto, right? So honestly, I have my opinion. Again, this is my opinion, but I think there is a lot of truth to this as well. So if you guys could make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Don't forget about my link for Margex if you guys want to trade things like XRP or BTC or BNB up to a 100x leverage. Feel free to check out those links or the link down below for Margex. But I want to talk about the SEC in this video. And the reason why I want to talk about the SEC is because of this article right here. The SEC seeks 1.95 billion fine in final judgment against Ripple. Seeing that, and then, kind of pairing it up with all the other headlines that we've seen, it kind of brings one thing to mind, right? One thing is in common with all of these articles that we see, and it's money. Money. They are money hungry for money from crypto. And I know the reason why they want money from crypto. I believe it's because they can't get money from the taxable individuals, right? So us taking our money and for some reason taking $1,000, turning it into $100,000 or something, pulling it back out all on the blockchain. They have no tracking, no company sent them any type of data. Like if I decide to, if I make a bunch of videos and those videos make me say $10,000, that $10,000 gets reported to the IRS. They already have that information. They technically don't even need me to really file. However, I filed to make things easier on their end. But then if, let's say, they didn't report it, like how we do with our decentralized transactions, they now don't have any data to tell us if we did make money or didn't make money besides if it flows into our bank account or not. And if it doesn't, then they have no type of data to really go off of. So I saw somebody posted in the live stream today that 2% of all transactions were that had taxes paid for them. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but basically saying that out of all transactions that we've seen, only 2% of those transactions were actually taxed and paid in taxes. I pay my taxes as much as I possibly can. There's some things that I may miss, but I try and catch absolutely everything, and some things that aren't sent to me. So I have to do the math myself and send that over to the IRS and also send them the payment accordingly, right? But not everybody's doing that. So that's where they're losing a lot of money as money is flowing out. There's no money flowing to them. As money is flowing in, there's no money that's flowing to them, or a very small amount is flowing to them. Anyways, let's get into this article. So the SEC seeks 1.95 billion fine in final judgment against Ripple. So the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, has asked a New York judge to impose a nearly $2 billion fine against Ripple Labs, according to court filings. On Monday, Stuart Alderati, Ripple Labs chief legal officer, posted on social media that the SEC was asking for such a fine that redacted versions of the court documents would be made public by March 26th. The SEC's proposal asks the court to order Ripple Labs to pay $876 million in disgorgement 198 million in prejudgment interest and 876 million $876 million civil penalty, amounting to a total of 1.95 million or billion dollars. The case began in December 2020 when the SEC filed suit against Ripple Labs and its executives, alleging that they violated federal securities laws by selling XRP to both institutional and retail customers. Last July, New York Judge Annalisa Torres ruled that the sale of XRP on exchanges and through algorithms did not violate U.S. laws. Only Ripple's institutional sales of XRP did. The SEC asked the court to consider how easily actors, particularly in the crypto asset space, can today engage in the same sort of conduct as Ripple's and send a strong message that such abuses will not be tolerated, the filing said. Alderati criticized the SEC and wrote that the company will file its response to the SEC's motions next month. And the SEC filing said that the defendant's response shall be filed no later than April 22nd, 2024. So what does this really mean for this? Why is this even a thing right now? Well, one, the SEC is just trying to gain as much money as possible. I feel like they realize that not only Ripple can get away with this, whatever they think this is, but also individuals can get away with something like that, meaning that you need to have some sort of harsh penalty to show that if you do this, right, with selling or buying unregistered securities, there should be some sort of a fine associated with it, and people will have to pay in order to buy some of these securities, right? What they label as securities, even though they haven't been labeled as such. Right? If they weren't labeled as such, then how does that even make sense? But the point is, they're trying to seek more. And I see a pattern, right? Binance, they're paying $4 billion in a fine. Kraken, they paid $20 million in a fine. I believe they paid a fine for Gemini, right? Gemini paid some sort of fine. You see FTX is paying fines. You see, and I mean, obviously that's probably justified in a way, but you see Ripple that's now like, oh, well, you know what? We want $1.95 billion from Ripple in fines. And it just seems like they're trying to make up for the lack of money that's coming in the door there based on the crypto market in general for all of these transactions that are happening. Because we're talking about billions upon trillions upon trillions of dollars worth of transactions that may not have the appropriate tax associated with it. And maybe it's not necessary because a lot of people are holding, but you see those transactions that are going from coin to coin, but that coin to coin transaction also, from what is stated, should be taxed as well. So honestly, I think they're just money hungry. And the truth behind the Ripple versus SEC is that it's not because they hate crypto. They don't hate crypto. What they hate is not getting paid accordingly, not getting what they believe is a fair share of their money. And maybe they're receiving 2%. Maybe they're receiving 10% of what they should be receiving. But the point is it's not 100%. And they're looking for that. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think about the SEC versus Ripple, the SEC versus Coinbase, the SEC versus Kraken, SEC versus Binance and FTX and all of these other lawsuits that are happening right now. Does the SEC truly hate cryptocurrency, or are they just looking at cryptocurrency as like an endless money pot that they can continue to siphon from, right? I don't know. But if we wanted to look at XRP's price, it's currently sitting at 63 cents, down 2% on the day. We see it react to what this news actually is. And we're currently seeing a $34.5 billion market cap with $2.2 billion worth of volume. Now, before my voice fully gives out, I'm going to get out of here. I don't think I'm going to create any other videos because, again, my throat hurts. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.